What is up, gentlemen? Rapskine here. In the background, what you're watching is another killing frenzy. I got back in the Halo 5 beta on the map Empire. So in my last video, I asked you guys, what would you do, or how would you feel if Fireteam Osiris was successful in their mission and were to kill off Master Chief and the rest of Blue Team? For myself, I honestly think it would be pretty cool and interesting to see Master Chief fail, and to see how the aftermath of his death would affect the rest of the Halo universe. You know, for the most part, so far we've seen Chief be successfully completing his missions time and time again. So what if this time he were to come up short? Is there anyone else worthy of taking his place if he were to die? Maybe Spartan Locke or the Arbiter? I mean, Chief dying seems very unlikely, but it is not impossible. He can be killed. At least we think so. Underneath his Spartan armor, he is human after all, and 343 does talk a lot about exploring Master Chief's humanity a lot more in Halo 5 than in any of the previous Halo games. So what could be more human than death? I'm not saying that I'd like to see him die, but I don't know that I'd be angry if he did. In many ways, Master Chief is Halo. The franchise would definitely not be where it is today without him. But we have seen that there are a lot of stories to be told in the Halo universe that don't directly involve him. We've seen this with Halo Reach and ODST, and I do think that Halo could continue on without him. Is it my ideal way for the story to play out? Maybe, maybe not, but it is an interesting thought, to say the least. When I first saw that trailer, for instance, with Locke pointing his gun at the fatally wounded Master Chief, something that we've never seen him in. We've never seen Master Chief in a vulnerable position like that. I was saddened, but exhilarated all at the same time. It was like Master Chief was Old Yeller. He was like the dog that started off as the beloved friend, but in the end was a rabid beast that had to be put down. You don't want to see him die, but it's what's best for everyone involved. Would you miss him, or would you miss who he used to be? Just something to think about. But those are my thoughts on the possibility of Master Chief being killed at the hands of Fireteam Osiris, but let's see what you guys had to say about the matter. First up, Elite Assassin says if they kill Master Chief, it better not be a quick time event like the Didact fight. I'm still mad about that. Make it an epic Spartan versus Spartan showdown that you control. Also, that would set Locke as the new hero, so it'd be interesting to see how he'd be involved with everything. Yeah, and I really think the whole Spartan versus Spartan showdown would be really cool. Like, imagine it being like a multiplayer fight, like you have 4 human-controlled Spartans versus another 4 human-controlled Spartans. I think that'd be really, really cool to see. Up next, Gabias6 says, what if that happened? I throw my controller at the screen and then buy a new TV to see what happened next. Seriously though, they could never do that. Imagine the spoilers. With Halo 4, the ending was mostly auxiliary to the plot, but with Halo 5, a well-placed spoiler would completely defeat the purpose of playing the game. And that is true. That is definitely true. Up next, Matthew Kang says, a very nice compliment. I very much do appreciate that, sir. I'm very glad you enjoyed the YouTube videos. But he says, we don't know if Osiris' mission is to kill Blue Team, but it's likely to raise the stakes, and how Locke said, every target is just another target, Buck. As well as Locke pointing a pistol at Chief's head in one of the Hunt the Truth ads, which is probably just a tease of what's to come rather than being canon. If Osiris kills Blue Team, fans would be in a rage that 343 just killed off one of the greatest and prominent gaming icons in such a manner. 343 said the Reclaimer saga would focus on Chief's development, so I think he still has a way to go in his journey before he is laid to rest. Eventually, Chief will have to be. He can't fight every battle. I think that's why they're experimenting with new characters in the lead, such as Noble 6, the Rookie, Locke, Forge from Halo Wars, Palmer and Spartan Ops, Assault, etc. They're man, my tongue is not working today. They're experimenting now to decide how they can later transition off Chief and feature new characters in the lead. And that's, I don't think you're far off, sir. I mean, eventually he does have to die. I mean, again, he is a human after all. And what is more human than death? Nico Seco says they won't do it. If they do, though, I'll stop playing and doing anything related to Halo because of my anger. BS972 says, I hate to be a buzzkill, but I feel like that's impossible because that would be like killing Frodo in the first Lord of the Rings or Anakin in the first Star Wars. The point is, I don't think 343 would let Chief die because there would be no more Halo. And again, that is not an impossible scenario either, but I do think it is possible for Halo to continue on without Master Chief. Logan Grimar says, if Master Chief were to be killed off, he says, I would imagine that the Halo franchise would either find a new character to carry the banner, so to speak, or it would be games not centered on one figure, but pockets of the whole story like ODST and Reach. Yeah, exactly. And I do think that is very possible that could be the case. Hagstrom says, if they kill Master Chief, he would quit the build. Yep, okay, that makes sense. Daniel Mitchell, Arbiter for Hire, says the Halo community would be torn asunder and riots would build outside 343 Industries. And that is further illustrated by Pointless Bin, where apparently people will be setting fire to poorly photoshopped GameStops. And finally, we have Stepback 303, and he says, I honestly think Master Chief nor Blue Team will die, but if they do, I would be really sad. We've had Master Chief for about 14 years now, but if they did kill Blue Team, I'm sure Oni would build statues of them and make it look like they risked their lives or whatever, and keep it a secret that they wanted Blue Team dead. Plus, could we please have another multiplayer related question next? And yes, absolutely you can. As you may have noticed, the gameplay in the background is of Strongholds, one of the new game types coming to Halo 5. And that got me thinking, if you had your choice, which game type from a previous Halo would you like to see make a return to Halo 5? Let me know in the comments below for your chance to be featured in the next episode. And while I got you here, I wanted to mention that we are insanely close to 750 subs, and I would love it if we could hit that milestone. If we can hit it, maybe I'll do a video where you guys ask me the questions and I'll give you my answers. I think it'd be a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time.
Rapscaying out.